Hey guys, Knife Yak here, and today I will be attempting to do the scissoring tutorial. This is actually take 19 of me trying to do this, so cut me some slack. I did it a few times on my phone kept overheating, I couldn't get the framing right with this camera, and then the battery died and I tried to use my GoPro and I just didn't like the video quality or the fisheye effect on it. So I charged this camera and made a new setup for how I record so I can actually use two hands with this. So, haha. Whatever. So now I'm going to be able to do a scissoring tutorial using both hands to show you how, instead of just trying to fumble around with one hand. Disclaimer, I'll only be focusing on the actual catch of the scissor, so I won't be focusing on the throw. If you don't know how to do a basic aerial already, you shouldn't be trying to learn the scissor, okay? And the most common way to throw a scissor is to do a twirl, and then to go back like this, go down, grab it with your thumb, and just throw it like that, and do the catch. The way I'm recording, though, it's extremely hard for me to do a proper scissor, so anytime I want to show you or just am talking about the move in a way that you would need to see it, I will probably insert either a regular motion or slow motion, depending on the situation. But here we go. So for the catch, the moves are not very hard. The scissor is actually quite a simple move. It's just somewhat difficult to get the timing right and the right way to do the fingers. So basically, I'll actually start with a slow-mo right about now. So basically, if you saw, whenever I do the catch for the scissor, when the knife is coming around like this, I'll put my index finger in, even with two hands I can't do it right. I'll put my index finger in here, not extending my middle finger yet, and follow the knife with it, and then I'll extend my middle finger and flip it up to catch it like this. Alright, I think I just bumped the camera, sorry about that. So yeah, as you saw, the way I do it is and there's many different ways to do it, but the way I do it is I get my index finger in with it, follow the knife, and then do that. So the motion I do whenever I do a scissor is just kind of like this, whenever I catch a scissor. So that's something you're going to need to get used to. If you plan on doing it like me, you can watch other tutorials. Other people teach it different ways. I think Knifesoid taught that he just, he actually does a scissor quite differently. He catches it like this, I believe. Shit. Yeah, but I believe Knifesoid actually catches a scissor somewhat up like this, and then he does whatever he wants. But that's the way I do it. So basically, you're going to throw the aerial, and like I said, you should already know how to throw the aerial. So it doesn't matter how, just throw the aerial, okay? And when it's coming around, when it's about right here, if you can see, if it's moving through the air like this, when it's about right here, you want to go ahead and take your hand like this with just your index finger out and stick it in like that. You can have it curled, you can have it straight, it doesn't really matter. I think I do it straight a lot, but when you're learning it, it's okay to have it curled so you can have it straight. That's kind of weird. It curled so you can have the knife straight on your finger instead of having it sort of angled outward like this, if you can see. So I come in like this, and I don't necessarily touch it yet. I just kind of follow through with the knife, and then when it gets to about here, what I'll do is, it's about right here, yeah, and imagine that this is up as well, but what I'll do is I'll take my middle finger and extend it and pull my index finger back at the same time, so I trap this safe handle between both my index and my middle finger. And then I'll just follow through with the rotation. I won't extend these fingers usually. I'll just follow through with the rotation, stop the knife, and then go forward back for an index chaplain most of the time. Boy! Stupid truck. But yeah, essentially that's all I have to offer for the trick. You just need to get that motion down, just the motion of when it's coming around, shut up, truck! Just the motion that when it's coming around, you got to stick your index finger in, but try not to touch these at first. Just follow through with it, because you might hinder the rotation. Follow through with it, and then when it gets to about here, extend your middle finger and retract your index finger to trap that handle like this. Rotate it back a little bit, and then just follow through with whatever you want to do. You can go for an index chap. You can maybe just do another twirl. Sometimes I've done this a couple times when I catch it, instead of just following through and stopping it, I'll actually go all the way around and then do something like a 0G ladder variation or something. But yeah, that's basically all you need to know for the trick. Hopefully you got something from this. Like I said, the motions are rather simple. It's just somewhat difficult to get the timing and the following through without touching it correctly. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped you somewhat, and have a great day.